With a new season comes new mechanics, items, and cosmetics, all of which need to be discussed. That's right, I did this last season and we're running it back. I've played quite a bit of the season already, so I feel like I have a decent understanding of the season. So these are my first impressions of Chapter 7 Season 4. Before I get into the gameplay, there are a few changes to the lobby screen that are important to talk about. First of which is the new admin panel. Interacting with this opens a chat menu where if you type one of 18 different codes, you will be given Sprite Dust, new and old gizmos, cosmetics, and special variant sprites. So make sure you do this right when opening up the game. You can pause the video now or return later, but these are all the codes you can type in. The Sprite tab has also been replaced with the Override tab, which has 3 subtabs in and of itself. The Loot Hack tab has 6 gameplay items that refresh every 2 weeks. These can be unlocked with Sprite Dust, as well as upgraded to increase its drop chance and rarity. I think this is great, as I always had an excess amount of Sprite Dust last season, and this just gives a new way to put them to use. The items themselves appear out of chests as bonus loot occasionally, with a cool glitch animation. Also, the items out right now are not very impactful, and more preference-based items, which I really like. Although, a loading screen does show that the MK7 is coming, which isn't terrifying at all. The Sprite tab has simply been moved, and now has the current season sprites shown, with an option to look at your archive to see every sprite you've ever owned. This is most likely for the new Sprite Garden game releasing tomorrow. The final tab is the 8-bit leaderboard, which similar to the last 2 seasons leaderboards, track your friends, global, and the current match's players' stats from damage done from the shotgun. I think this tab is cool, but it also kind of discourages you from using any of the other shotguns, as I want to rack up as many points as possible with this one. Going into the season, I was a little disappointed with not only them still having sprites in the game, but them being this weird boxy shape too. This makes them far less appealing to me, as an in-game item and cosmetic to collect, due to them not being as cute. However, with the launch of this season, I can confidently say that they do fit the game quite well, and the fact that all of the sprites do fit the gaming theme does add to the season in my opinion. This season launched with 12 new sprites, each with 2 variants. The variants are Gold, which grants 3 times XP from eliminations, and Cheatmaster, which makes all button inputs correct when entering cheat codes. There are also a few more leaked variants, including ones for Halloween, and I just really appreciate that they're making new variants and not sticking with the same ones from last season, which I kind of expected them to do. Speaking of the cheat codes though, these are the new way of attaining sprites. Replacing the sprite chests, they now appear all around the map, more commonly I should add, in blue and purple variants, and when interacted with, prompt a QuickTime event to match the buttons. While I do like that they fit the theme of the season, and are way more visible from further away, whereas chests have to load in, I've died like 75% of the time I've tried to open these. They lock you in this gaming animation which freezes your character similar to opening a vending machine, and it's just so annoying. Also, if you come at it from the wrong side, which happens a lot when they're on the roof or the floor, you just don't know which way you're supposed to be pressing the arrows, and it's really confusing and annoying. The new sprites added themselves are actually really cool. Almost every new sprite added feels really good and impactful in their own way.
No, not you, Seamus.
Ah, poo.
I also really like how all of the sprites are gaming themed, with all of the Fortnite themed originals being related to gaming legends from the game in their own right, like Jonesy, Klombo, and the Storm King. They've also made major quality of life improvements to the sprites this season, with the sprite names now appearing when close enough to them. You are also now able to see if you've already collected them with a little flashing exclamation point icon near their name if not. They also have icons near your health that show you what kind of effect they give, and all Sprite Dust costs for summoning sprites have been reduced. Sprites are also finally in ranked, with them now being officially part of the game, and I love this change so much. I thought of making a whole video on this itself, but due to certain sprites being so hard to find, and the mechanic being so time-consuming in general, it made playing ranked feel like a waste of time. Also, the abilities the sprites give are a huge part of the loot pool now, and items don't feel the same without them. A few new gizmos have been added as well, all of which expand the gameplay for not just sprites, but the Battle Royale experience as a whole. This was the perfect direction for gizmos to go in my opinion. The cheat code locator locates the nearest cheat code and can be bought at extraction sites. The Extraction Accelerator replaced the Extraction Site booster and now instantly and silently calls down an extraction site. The Supply Llama Drop works similarly to the Dial-A Drop, but instead summons a llama-themed supply drop at your location, and the Spicy Taco gives you health, speed, and a stamina boost. I think all of these are great, and it shows that they're actually listening to the community. Game hacks have replaced rift anomalies for the season, and work similarly with them affecting the whole lobby, but instead are focused on overall gameplay rather than sprites. I like these, as they change the game up quite a bit while still being super simple to understand. They're also activated by players at these new large cartridge inserters, and they can cause a lot of chaos as all the players rush to these new things. Some of my favorites are the Sonic Speed for increased movement speed, there's one for infinite stamina, and also extra headshot damage. Also, other than the placeholder image right now, these things have so much more polish than the Rift Anomalies did, with an announcer telling everyone which hack is active, and fun sound effects and animations. Some final things I wanted to mention in relation to the game itself is that gold fishing spots are back and are extremely common, which I think should be nerfed, along with them not granting XP for sprites. Seriously, I can't believe this doesn't do this yet. Also, when hitting a player, they have a small chance to drop Sonic rings like he does in the game, which is just a fun little Easter egg. I am so happy to report that this season's loot pool is actually good. The ARs are not pea shooters, and actually do decent damage, with there being the Scar, Drum Gun, and Ranger Assault Rifle. I really cannot tell you how much I enjoy having an AR over a pistol. My favorites are the Scar and Drum Gun, personally. The shotguns are the classic Pump, which has a purple and gold variant, the new 8-bit shotgun, which is a really good auto shotgun. It rewards players for going for body shots, and tracks combo multipliers, which I think is cool. This thing has way too big of a magazine size though. The Oni shotgun is also back, and is unlocked from the loot hack tab, and I will not be touching this. The only SMG at the moment is the minigun from the loot hack tab, which is fine, whatever. The pistols are the tactical pistol and dual pistols, which I won't be touching outside of early game as well. Along with these, the new Midas's Masterpiece, which is a one-shot headshot elimination, meant to imitate the feel of other shooter games with mechanics like this. This weapon is extremely good. Some of the other new items are the Sonic Power Sneakers, which is the movement ability replacing the 7 sliders. This turns you into Sonic in his ball form, and you move much quicker with the dash attack ability. I haven't been able to get the attack to work yet, but the movement's pretty decent, on par with the 7 sliders, which is why I bring them up. The only thing is you can't shoot with them. The Mega Blaster is Mega Man's gun, and is very similar to Chapter 6 Season 4's Bug Blaster item. Only equipping it doesn't violate it. This item seems a little buggy to me, as when you're trying to hold it, it fires a shot automatically. The damage is alright, but I've also felt like I've been beamed from this thing, so I don't know. The Tetris Rift is a reskinned Junk Rift, which we've seen many times before, only it doesn't do damage. Instead, when it gets 4 of the same block colors in a row, an AoE healing effect is produced, which makes it a little better than normal in my opinion, as it's more of a defensive tool now. Also, breaking the blocks after they've fallen gives health as well. This is one of my favorite healing items for Zero build of all time, as it's so fun and just throws cover down for you. The 1-up token goes into your resource tab similar to Crowns, so it doesn't take up an inventory slot, and upon death, revives you with your full inventory in a rift in the sky. The God Mode Llama, or Invulnerability Llama, drops from the special supply drops I mentioned earlier, and is a really buffed version of the Nitro effect, allowing you to smash through players and builds, dealing a ton of damage, and well, being invincible. These new items are extremely good, and I can't wait to use them more. The flare gun, base boost, overdrive grenades, and chug splashes are all in the game as well, and I like them, they're fine. The map is beautiful, with a cel-shaded style and the layout resembling classic video game level select maps, like Mario with a heavier focus on 2D. However, for some reason, Fortnite grayed out the whole map again, even the areas I've already explored, and I just hate when they do this. There are 3 new main locations, each of which come with their own biome. The Green Hill Zone is the most interesting of them and mimics Sonic's iconic homeworld. This POI is massive, with Sonic rings acting as XP coins everywhere, and Sonic boost pads and speed pads. This area is super fun to fight in, with these pads and the insane verticality of this location. We truly have never seen anything like it in-game before. Eggman also spawns here and offers the mythic 8-bit shotgun. Replacing Frosted Flats is Reality's Reign. This POI looks really cool, with a dark gaming PC aesthetic, with RGB gaming lights, and fans for mobility all around. The concept for this location is cool, and I also like the matching red biome it's placed in, but the POI feels horrible to play in. The location is too cramped and cluttered, with objects making it hard to fight and loot in. I do like that the Chaos Emerald makes an appearance in this POI though, as I just think that's cool. The Imagined Order Hush boss can spawn here or Battlewoods, and drops the Mythic Scar, which absolutely beams people. Stone Sanctum reminds me a lot of Chapter 3's Shuffled Shrines POI, and is a simple, yet great looking temple in the middle of an updated version of the jungle biome. Supposedly there's a vault and special key here, but every time I've gotten it, I've died, so I don't really have any opinions on it just yet. There are also a few more puzzles in this biome that mimic minigames in other games, changing your camera's angle and everything. This is super cool, and I'd love to see them do more of this in the future. The map also has classic video game references like 2 ghosts and Pac-Man shaped islands. Sunken Shores has had Tetris blocks rained onto it, and the clouds in the sky are shaped like Eggman, Tetris blocks, Pac-Man, and the Fortnite Llama, which are a very small detail, but cool nonetheless, and make the season feel even more complete. I know a lot of people dislike the Battle Pass, and I totally understand, especially with all of the leaks saying that it was going to be a completely full Gaming Legends themed pass, but I honestly really like it. The tier 1 skin of the pass is Sonic, and although he's a robot to get him to the correct proportions of a Fortnite skin, I think he looks really good. Also, Tails may be the best sidekick we've ever gotten, with great voice acting and just an amazing model. Rexel is a really unique customizable skin based off classic Minecraft characters, and has options for both Fortnite skins and its own customization. At first I thought this skin looked stupid, but playing with it, it actually fits the game really well, and is super fun to be a cube. Also, I like that it gives new players who may have missed out on them kind of an opportunity to use old Battle Pass skins, and the ability to use shop skins without buying them. Also, the community has already made so many different characters and people with this skin, and I love cosmetics that inspire creativity like this. Phantom is a mashup of tactical Call of Duty style skins, and the Black Knight. This is the most outwardly loved skin of the pass, and I completely get it. I love him. Molly is based off of Street Fighter characters, and has a super cool retro TV arcade glitch edit style. Her second style changes her completely too, giving her a vibrant blue and yellow theme. Unfortunately, she's the skin Epic decided to give the gifted Battle Pass style to from last season. This means you have to pay an extra $10 just for her Peril Peak edit style. Boo! Bastion is their Link character, and he looks alright. He's very basic and does what he needs to. I think this style of the skin is fine, and it's whatever. However, he has a style which mimics this paper/hand-drawn or painted style some games have, and I really like this skin. Kitty Wins is based off Mario Kart characters, and is the anime skin of the pass. She definitely gives Mario vibes, but I just don't care about her. She looks like both the Slime Rancher character and somehow a Nintendo Switch Sports Mii at the same time. This may come as a shock to some of you, but I don't care about Gray's crown. I think it's meant to be a similar skin to like Metal Gear Solid characters, but I just don't really care that much. Her visor and glitch effect do make her more appealing, but I still won't be using her. Also, for playing the first week, you are granted the Infiltrator edit style, which I don't like as well. Geno is the tier 100 skin of the pass, and he might be the best Fortnite original tier 100 skin ever. If you know anything about the Fortnite lore, you'll just know how cool this is. He comes with a new revamped ageless style, which looks great. The black and red style looks incredible as well, and so does his red and white and Voidmaster style. Also, he has the Shapeless Man style, and oh my, I don't even know where to begin. These are just such cool variants. I love this skin so much. Overall, I really like this season. I think it's an improvement from the last one, which I also enjoyed. It has so much promise, and we actually see Fortnite improving and fleshing out already implemented features like gizmos and sprites, along with the addition of an actual good loot pool, and mostly great map changes. The Battle Pass is alright, but definitely the best one of the chapter, and to promote this season, they gave away so many different rewards, which I always appreciate. Thank you guys so much for watching and making it this far into the video. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, as I'm thinking of making this a series for every new season, and I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers.